Hi, I'm Diana, and I just wanted to say welcome. I'm going to take a few moments to tell you a little bit about myself, and then I'm going to jump into what this page is all about. I am a mother to 2 kids, and I have been married for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years in November. Yay. I have a son who's almost 3 years old. He'll be 3 years old next month, and I have a daughter who's 4. They're crazy. They drive me crazy, but I love them. My husband, I'd say the same for him, but I love him too. So I think that's about it. If you ever want to know anything, you can always ask me. And hopefully as this page grows, you guys can get to know me, I can get to know you, and I'm really looking forward to that. So every month I'm going to share with you the books that I plan to read. I'm going to have a goal every month of a stack of books I want to read, and I'm going to let you know at the beginning of the month. So you can go pick out the same books I'm reading if you want to, and then we can talk about them. I'm going to review each of the books that I read, and hopefully through that review we can talk about it and have some fun conversations. That's my goal. I just want to have a place where we can come together and share books. I can say, this wasn't any good, but maybe you liked it, and you can tell me why you liked it. Everybody's different. Everyone has different tastes. So that's what I want to get out of this. So saying that, I'm going to go ahead and jump into my August reading list for you, okay? I will also always let you know what I am currently reading. So if you want to read at the same time I'm reading, you can. Otherwise, you can just read whenever for the month, or save it for next month after you hear my review on it. Or don't read it at all. That's okay too. You can read whatever you want. So what I'm reading now, I'm currently reading, but it's part of my August list since it is already August, is Outlander. Outlander. You can see I'm on chapter 18. It's probably backwards for you, sorry. I will work on making things not backwards. I had this book for a while. There was a couple years ago, Amazon had like a little weird glitch where they sold like 5 of the Outlander books for $1.99 on Kindle. And it was on my reading list, so I jumped at it and I got the books. But at the time I had a newborn son and I had a not quite 2-year-old daughter, so I was very sleep deprived, and I just for some reason could not get past that first chapter. I tried over and over again, I just couldn't. I kind of took a break from reading for a while because I was always too tired, but I'm in a good place now. And my friend Jessica, she's been hounding us. There's a group of 5 of us, just as a behind the scenes information. There's a group of 5 of my friends who were all connected from years ago through our husbands who'd been best friends and added in friends by getting married, and just it's a long story. Not really, but sort of. So there's a group of 5 of us. So this friend Jessica, she's been hounding us to read the Outlander books. They're so good, they're so good. And I was just like, I have not been able to get past that first chapter. It's not that good. But I gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I thought, I'm not so tired anymore. Maybe it is good. I'm going to give it one more try. Last try. And I finally got past that first chapter. And now I'm on chapter, 18? And I'm really liking it. So I'm excited to see where this goes. And I've got the next 5 books already, so I'm sure that I will be adding that each month, adding in another one of the books. So if you have read Outlander, why don't you let me know what you think about it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay? I'm nodding to myself because I'm going to trust that you said okay back to me. Another book that I got is this one. It's called Save the Date, and it is by Morgan Matson. And a new hobby of mine and a couple of my friends from my little group of friends is collecting signed books, going to book signings, getting signed editions of books, just however you want to word that. We like going to book signings a lot, and that, in turn of doing that, it's led us to finding just randomly fine books. And this one happened to be at Barnes & Noble's. It's an exclusive, and it is a signed copy. So we kind of scourged the table for signed copies of stuff, and my friend found this, and she recommended it based on just the little snippet on the jacket sleeve right there. So I'm really excited to get into this book. So I'll let you guys know what I think about it. So save the date. Save the date. Another book I'm planning to read this month is written by my friend Parijat Deshpande. She wrote a book after having a micropreemie baby, and that was followed by infertility treatments. She had a little micropreemie who's just an amazing, both of them. Well, all three of them, her husband too. They're an amazing family. So I'm going to give this book a chance. It's not my normal type of reading. I usually like to stick with fiction. And considering I'm not planning to have any kids soon, ever, since I can't, it's not really something I'd go for. But I decided to give it a try because I want to support my friend, because I think what she does is awesome. She helps women, couples really, because she helps the husband too, who are in high-risk pregnancy situations, and she helps them de-stress. She helps them with their doctor, trying to communicate with their doctor their fears, and trying to translate the medical mumbo jumbo into language that they can understand and help them calm. And this book is about how to handle the stress during pregnancy, when you're in a high-risk pregnancy, if you're struggling to get pregnant, and a lot of times stress can be a factor. It's usually not the only factor. There really are medical concerns, but the stress that you go through dealing with those does have an effect on what happens, and this helps talk you through that stress. So I'm going to give it a try, and I'll let you guys know what I think. And I pretty much can already guarantee that I will be recommending it for anybody who is trying to get pregnant, who is currently pregnant, who has any sorts of risks involved. And I know everybody has risks involved, so really anybody could read it, and just, it's a really good lesson in there about handling stress. So it's going to be full of a lot of learning things. It's going to be great. The next one is another one of my randomly found signed copies. Okay, it's called The Dark Descent. It's by Jerry Nack. It's not called The Dark Descent by Jerry Nack. I mean, this one is. This isn't the one I meant to grab. This is the one I meant to grab. This is book 1. This is book 2. So I'm assuming I'll get to that. So this is called The Dark Truth. And it's, again, we found it on the Barnes & Noble's table where they have a lot of autographed copies. So it's a vampire story, and we've been told that it's like not an ordinary take on a vampire tale. So I'm really excited to get into this. And one of the things that really spoke to me, jumped out at me, was that the main character is in her 40s. And you don't read a lot about that anymore. Usually you read a lot of Teen Bop type vampire stories. So I'm really excited to get into this one. And like I said, this one is a signed copy, if I can open the page. Apparently I can't. So, signed copy. Really enjoying finding these signed copies. They're really exciting. I don't know why. Kind of like hunting for treasure and finding that signed copy. And the next book I plan on reading this month is As Old as Time. Every month or so, sometimes we try to go twice a month, We try to go as often as we really can. It's just usually it only works out to about once a month. My little group of 5 friends, remember my 5 friends? We try to get together, and Barnes & Noble's is our hangout place. They've got a Starbucks there, so we drink our coffee. We talk about books. We talk about crazy kids. We talk about whatever we need to talk about. And we walk around. We look for new books. It's a lot of fun. And last time that we were doing that, we were talking about a book we really liked by Stephanie Garber. It's Caravel and Legendary. I will talk about those later, I promise. But we were talking about that with each other, and one of the workers there, he overheard us, and he asked if he could give us a recommendation. And we said, of course, we love book recommendations. And he requested this story, As Old as Time. And it's a twisted tale on Beauty and the Beast. So I'm really intrigued about reading this because I love Beauty and the Beast. She's my favorite princess. So I'm really excited to see what kind of unique twist they have on this story. So yeah, that's my plans for August. So stay tuned and I will let you know what I think about the books. And please feel free to join in anytime. You can leave comments on the replays when I have replays, because I'll be doing all these reviews live probably. So make comments, let me know what you think, message me anytime. I love talking about books and I would love to get to know you. And as something fun, I'm going to leave off with a question. Then I also know you listened all the way to the end. So I want to know something about you. So I want you to tell me where you're from. Okay? So in the comments below, let me know where you're from. All right? So thanks for listening, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye.